Hello everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and we're going to talk about the Disney Awards boycott going on. As you may or may not have heard, Disney has, basically been a big baby about something. The LA Times wrote a couple unflattering articles about Disney and their dealings with Anaheim and how they're kind of taking advantage of the city and not really paying back into the city the way they're supposed to, and Disney did not like the press coverage of it. As a response, they barred the Los Angeles Times from attending any future screenings for movies and wouldn't invite press junkets and stuff, basically in protest to the articles written. Now, the film division and the theme park division are actually separate entities in Disney. I know this. I used to work for them. But Disney, not liking that it could jeopardize tax incentives that they have, even though, frankly, even if they were taxed, I doubt they'd feel it too much, to be honest. They just make Disneyland is just a dollar printing machine. So here's the thing. In solidarity with the critics, several critic film organizations have barred Disney's movies from awards consideration for anything they release. So movies like Queen of Katwe, no acting or picture nods. Star Wars, gone. Coco, well, that Best Animated Feature award that was pretty much guaranteed for everything, that's going to start going to something else. Maybe a foreign film? Who knows? And I've been thinking about it. It's and what on earth could I possibly do to show solidarity with the critics? Because here's the thing. It's that there's a couple problems with this. First of all, freedom of the press does mean that, yeah, you sometimes have to stomach things that people don't like. I did not like it when Donald Trump barred certain press from the White House. That I thought that was... here's the thing. I don't think it's a... Let me clarify. I don't think doing things like that are necessarily stifling free speech, but it's so unethical on every level. It's yeah, they are there to report, and they're not always going to say something flattering, and you just kind of got to deal with it. And if they say something unflattering enough and it's true, and that's probably what's bothering Disney, Disney hasn't actually refuted the story of the LA Times. They just didn't like what they had to say, which speaks volumes, and they're going to cut it out. Now, interestingly, Bob Iger might be stepping down from the Disney company in 2019, and he's hinted that he might want to run for president. How is he any different from Donald Trump if he's barring the press? Just a thought. And I just can't do it. So here's the thing. If you guys see my iCritic website, you've noticed I've started writing reviews again recently. But there is a glaring omission in the reviews. There is no Thor Ragnarok. And while a review for Thor Ragnarok does exist on my hard drive, it will not be published. And for the record, oh, my hair. When Star Wars The Last Jedi comes out, unless this thing is changed, like the ban has been lifted, I will write the review, but it will not be published. They will sit on my hard drive. The review for Coco sit on the hard drive until Disney changes this policy. Because, yeah, it is a film critic. Here's the interesting thing about this. I'm going to state this now. I've never seen film critics held with such high esteem in such a long time. Disney must have... Disney must have thought they were doing something clever by banning the critics. So who cares about the critics? But people care now. And now you have award ceremonies that are saying, no, we're not going to honor the films. And what's next? Is the Golden Globes going to boycott Disney films? That would hurt. And even though it's not a big deal, here on this channel, every year, we do the Hypothetical Academy Awards, which I know we didn't do a winners list last year, and we will... I will announce the winners when we announce the new nominees. I'm sorry about that. But we give out hypothetical awards to voice actors for animated features and 3D films. And I'm going to make this statement now. If Disney has not cleaned up their act by the time that video goes up, no Disney-owned production will qualify for those awards. So, there's just... I have a list of people who will potentially qualify, but yeah, we will honor the Disney films. We just won't. This is unethical, and it's bullying, and I don't know what Disney wants them to do. LA Times to do. They want the LA Times to say, oh, we were wrong, we made the whole thing up. Why would they do that? One, I don't think they were lying about it. Secondly, if they did say they were lying, then that just, opens them up to everything. And boy, and no, that's just not right. And over a bullying tactic of all things. So, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. But I just wanted to state my piece, and I'm going to put this on my website and everything. So, yeah, there's going to be no Disney reviews on iCritic until further notice. And if push comes to shove, any 3D or animated movies that would have qualified for a hypothetical Oscar show, Disney will not be included in that either. It's not much, and I know I'm nobody, but hey, little steps, right? Little steps. So, anyway, what do you folks think of the Disney boycott, LA Times boycott thing, whatever they want to call it? Do you think Disney is right? Do you think LA Times is right? Do you think the awards are right in banning Disney from being eligible? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.